Hello friends, I'm going to show you how to make Kusama style pumpkins. So first things first, you're going to get this pumpkin outline and then you're going to choose a color for your pumpkin. It can be any color, it doesn't have to be orange. Let me show you how to color these in so the color is even, because markers are pretty tricky getting an even color. So do you see how I'm going with the lines on my pumpkin? Up and down, almost like stripes. So that way, if there is a little bit of unevenness, it's not spotty. So big, long stripes from top to bottom. Take your time. I suggest testing the marker on the side of the paper before starting to make sure you have one that works well. If you want to even layer two colors on top of each other, go ahead. I can mix some yellow in here to make it a little bit more interesting. There we go. Keep your colors light though, so you know we're not coloring our pumpkin black, and you'll see why. You're then going to choose a color for the stem. It does not have to be realistic because these are bright and fun. You choose the color for the stem. All right, now, as we saw in Kusama's pumpkins, she had various size dots. So I've got this bingo marker that we're going to use to make our large dots. Now you can squeeze it just a little tiny bit, but you do not have to squeeze hard. So we're doing large dots down the center of each section, but these ones are going to be towards the left here. So we're gonna have to share these bingo daubers, so you're gonna have to take turns. All right, now we are going to use Q-tips and paint to get two different size dots because we're going from large, medium, small. So I'm dipping the edge of my Q-tip in there, and we're sharing these, so please take care of them. Don't get paint all over the handle. And I'm gonna press pretty hard with my Q-tips. There's my medium-sized dot. So I'm filling it in. Now, the other end, I'm gonna barely touch the paint and barely touch the paper, and I have my small size dot. You see? Barely touching the paper. There's my small size dot. So again, we move to the other sections, medium size, and flip it, barely touch, small size. So you're gonna fill your whole pumpkin with these 3 different size dots, large, medium, small. When you're done, it might look something like this. Now we get to choose our background. So for this one, I might choose a dark color. And we are going to repeat what Kusama did with her backgrounds and use a variety of lines and divide up our paper. So if you have a dark color, you're going to use a white crayon to do this. If you have a lighter color, you're going to use black. So while your pumpkin is drying, you are going to divide up this paper into all different shapes using line. Now you can change this a little bit and make it your own style. But take your time, make your lines nice and neat. You can go as small as you want with the shapes, but you're just gonna divide up your whole paper like this. I'm just going quickly here, all the way to the edge. And when you're done, you are going to paste your pumpkin right in the center. And there we have it. Can't wait to see how yours come out.